This is cute. This is the brand new Saxdor 205. This is a brilliant entry boat onto the water. If you're thinking of having the first crack at getting afloat, I think you could do a lot worse than this. This is brilliant. Let's have a wander around it and I will explain to you what this is all about. And there's a few options on this one, like the T-top, for example. You can spec these up how you like. The entry price is really, really low, and then you can add bits and pieces depending on how you're using the boat. So there's a few options on here, like obviously that T-top. And the other thing that you can select is the engine. So you can go anything from 100 horsepower right up to 175 horsepower, which would be an absolute flyer. This is the 115 Mercury Pro XS. This is good for almost 40 knots apparently. So about 44 mile an hour I was told, so I think that's just under, isn't it? But yeah, certainly plenty of performance there, but if you wanted more, if you're doing water sports for example, then you can have it up to 175. We're going to step on, it's going to be a pretty short tour, but I think a pretty interesting one. So let's go and have a look. Now, one of the things this has got is the transom gates across here. You can have this open at the back, so if you're doing a lot of water sports, you might not want that at all, but you can obviously have this if you like. And these open. There we go. If you lift them first. So that's that. Engine obviously we just spoke about. This is interesting. All of these seats swivel right around 360 degrees. So you could have them facing each other like this, you could have them facing forward like this, you could have them facing to the side like this. You can also got a table here, so for dining you can have them all, you know, this table can come up as well, and you can have them all facing in towards the table. But the idea is that with the table folded down, you can drop these seats into here. It means that 6 people can sit back here under the protection of the console. So that's a nice touch. And talking of which, this is quite clever, you can actually bring these out like this and then secure them in place so you've got extra wind protection, or fold them away and lock them into place so you've got better access around. This one's got the upgraded Simrad twin screens. Again, that's an option, and it's, you know, possibly a bit overkill for this sort of boat, but if you want a high spec you can have it. Most people would probably just have a single multi-function display there. Throttle controllers there. It's quite good they put that in the center, because if you've got somebody who's not very experienced, then somebody who is more experienced can sit here and have control over the throttle or easy reach of it. So that's a good idea. If we go on around, got cup holders in the middle here. There are lockers underneath these seats, and then you've got open sections here as well. This is another row of seats that can come up into here, you see, like we had on the other side. And then if you come right around here, you can see you've got switches. It's all very basic stuff, but nav lights, anchor lights, deck lights, bilge pumps, all that kind of thing is switched from there. And then we can come right up the front here. We've got more seating just here, and then where Maggie sat there's another seat, and there's a bit of storage down underneath there. So that's got pretty much everything that you might need for a day out on the water. Well, not quite everything, there's one thing missing, but actually it isn't, because check this out. This is fantastic. Look at that. That's got an actual proper separate little toilet in it. It's not a chemical loo, it's a proper sea toilet. You can drop down into here, close that over you. You've got a sink in there as well. You've got circuit breakers are all in here too. But that, if you're out at anchor, especially if you've got kids, well, for anybody really, let's be honest, having a loo on board, that's a really nice thing to have, especially in a 20-foot boat. It's brilliant. It's even a little tinted window there, look. So when that's down, that's just there. You can't see into it because it's dark tinted, but it gives you a bit of light. Obviously, just not a bad idea when you're in there. Speakers on here as well. I think that's brilliant. As I say, as a first step afloat, I think you could do a lot worse than that. So there, oh, I'm going to sit here, not on one of the seats. We have it. Huge thanks to Ideal Boats. They organised that little tour for me, give me a look around it. Let me know what you think of that one. Huge thanks to you guys for watching. We'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.